also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So Chicago. Going with an almost entirely new group. Johnson's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Green. Alex Caruso checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. The Bulls leading by 6. Caruso looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Bradley. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And there's the pass to Mikhailuk. Dragic kicks to Boucher. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Achua. To the middle. Here's MP. That one doesn't drop. Great tee that time from Johnson. Here's Caruso. Back to White. LaVine for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. Going. Oh, the slashing Slovenian, Goran Dragic, told us about his attacking style.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And,
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and LaVine on the wing. Johnson is out there with Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the point. And the rejection by Bradley. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The shot's good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They get it back. Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside Dragic. And no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. They exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. White with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. It's blocked. MP against Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wildly moved by MP, drawing them in with the pump fake to create the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Green comes in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Levine. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two. And so Toronto takes this but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see.
You take this heat over. Trying to block me out, over.
So one thing about me is I love grinding level 40. I've gotten Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Garnett on both my consoles, and I show people how to grind XP more efficiently. And I love playing offline, triple threat domination, and obviously dipping my toes into clutch time as well. I have Dame Lillard, and it's definitely been Dame time, so that's been a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Hopefully we see some Dame time today. Is there anything that you'd want to say or ask or give feedback on in my team so far this year?
Absolutely. I would like to say how neat it is to have clutch time in the game. It has reinvigorated Season 3. It has breathed new life into the game mode.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. The city lights shine on Lake Ontario. We're coming to you live from the place known as Hollywood North. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Indiana Pacers. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But, Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt, and it's Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Burge, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. MP comes in for Anunoby. Mikhailuk's checked in for Trent. And Dragic has subbed in for Fred VanVleet. You love how efficient Jeremy Lamb is. Clark, he's a player who really makes the most of his touches.
He does a really good job with that, BA. He's been hurt a little bit the last 2 seasons, but he's rock solid when healthy because he takes good shots and he can make shots from just about anywhere.
Pass to MP. The kick out to Dragic. Barnes with it. Picked up by Craig. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes, no good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Duarte. An absolute bomb from 3-point. Point range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Raptors leading by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the 6'1" guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but T.J. McConnell, a high-energy defensive disruptor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness where they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
Randy's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. His father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Kim Birch is out there with MP. And then it's Goran Dragic. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the 2nd quarter. From outside the arc. That shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Turner. McConnell outside. Here's Duarte. On target from range. He's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
VanVleet, the pass to Dragic. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. McConnell against Dragic. It's stolen by MP. And now the Raptors on the break. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Lamb. Lots of room. And it's Indiana scoring again. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter here. Lamb with the ball. 5 points in the game. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And that's his 3rd turnover of the quarter. He's got to slow things down.
And the Raptors making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Pass to Duarte. Dragic against Brogdon. To the inside. Sabonis. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Anunoby passes to MP. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the 2nd.
Coach not playing.
Through the first half of play here in what's been a good... And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation. Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Siakam. MP comes in for Barnes. And Dragic has subbed in for Trent. Warren's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for LeVert. On the floor for Indiana. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Malcolm Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Warren in at the small forward position.
You know, once MP gets going, he does not stop. Full commitment on the drive.
Pass to Sabonis. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
VanVleet against McConnell. Pass to Brogdon, to the middle. Here's Sabonis, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Sabonis has got 6.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
You know, Greg, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father, Mitchell, is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Here's Brogdon. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. They get it again. And the basket by Bird.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Turner with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Turner, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Down low. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. And now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
I just love the ball move.
It's stolen by MP. And he's on the left. And MP throws it down hard.
There you see the do-it-all quality of MP on display. Taking matters into his own hands.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
"17 seconds left in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And Toronto calls time here. They lead by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for t-shirts.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looks helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over.
Taking 2
Clock
shots.
is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And here's LeVert for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And Toronto calls time here. They're leading by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Here's MP. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Little boy, you don't get your narrow head, pencil legs, extra crispy mozzarella stick head ass off. Little boy, if you don't get your little boy, if you don't get your narrow head, pencil legs. Little boy, pencil legs, crispy mozzarella stick head ass off that Facebook Live.
He went to his GM, Harvey Lester, took a.
But I think we both know that the coverage of this was woefully inadequate. Good. In Hanover, I'm handling PR.
Okay.
No, I don't need excuses. What I need is for you to keep your promises and to do your job.
You know, I can just come back another
This
time.
will just take a second.
Let me see the remote real quick.
Talk is cheap, Toby. I want results,
I ain't
or
gonna turn
I
it down.
will end your career.
I'm just turning my TV down.
Do you hear me? Yes, I can wait. The hack editor for my kid's middle school newspaper put coverage of my daughter's science fair victory on page 3, below the fold. Page 3. Anyway, Mr. Lester wanted me to meet with you. I'm sure you saw Kendrick Perkins had some words about your little talk with Harvey.
Yeah, look, I don't pay attention to none of that.
Well, I do. And we need to get on top of this. I'm setting up an interview with John Luck.
Okay.
You're gonna tell him everything's fine, you respect your coach's decisions. Uh-huh. Yeah? I know you can do better than that. Don't make me go to your mother on this, Toby. Any questions?
So many, actually, but I only got one about this interview. You want me to lie?
Wait. Hey, G, hey.
You can turn it up. If you want to.
Looks good to me.
Can we sleep in this tonight?
Yup, that's what it's for.
Dad, what kind of bird that is? With them big old eyes in that tree.
Oh, that's an owl, son. And it looks like somebody I know.
It sounds like he want a cheese stick. It's good, ain't it? Big eye bird.
Y'all don't hear that? I heard that owl making noises. But what you hear? I don't play about all them noises and stuff now. So y'all ain't hear that. I'ma just go on to walk around. Oh, Bell! I told y'all I was hearing something. So y'all just got chased by a whole bell. Man, a big ass bell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my back hurt now. I don't know why we ain't just hop on your daddy back. It's big enough for the both of us.
Man, I dropped my cheese stick running from that bell. Hey, I want my cheese stick back.
Little boy, what that broom finna do? That bat won't eat you like a cheese stick. That's probably all he wants. But if we finna have to worry about a bear roaming around, I'm ready to go home. Unless y'all finna call animal patrol or something. What you say?
AB.
Hey, what you working on? Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going. Get your mind right.
Give me that. Finish that. See you later.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Right here.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, come on.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Way to grab that, MP. Stay there.
Hey, I'll see you later.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes of the Orlando Magic players, they know they've got a job ahead of them. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go high. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with Anthony, and it's Wagner in at the small forward. And for Toronto, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
And that one is good from Suggs.
3 points. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Lopez comes in for Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And it's Ross in for Suggs. Now, here's MP. 13 feet away. Ross grabs the board.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Anthony against Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, I like the three.
Hey, Doc. I'm keeping honest with you, my brother. This is a loyalty test. This is a loyalty test. See if you would step in. The nigga was trying to beat my ass. Hey, low key, you niggas do shit. That's the whole one. That's the whole one. Look at it. Alright, I want my boy Snack. How you doing, my boy? Hey, Snack. Hey, man, I'm going 18 on you. I'm good. No, I'm dead serious. Hey, come on with you, my boy. Hey, so I think this dude is serious. I'm doing mic'd up cool things. Kind of part of our voice or something. I just recorded different parts.
Three-point stroke of Ross gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, his dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Good on the three-point shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact into his shot.
Dragic against Anthony. Passes it to Ross. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it to Bamba. Now here's Ross. Guarded closely. They get the rebound. Bamba passes to Okiki. Inside. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Ross in deep. Ross has got his third basket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. They'll go in with an almost entirely new group here. Carter is checked in for Lopez. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bamba. Wagner's checked in for Okiki. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. And Trent, no good on that one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Large spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Siakam is out there with MP. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor. But you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Tries from 16. No good from Ross.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Orlando leading by 3. 36 seconds left now here in the second. There's the pass to Suggs. Shoots over Van Vliet. And that one's good. Suggs.
Assist from
Suggs has got 7 points. Raptors shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. MP against Isaac. Siakam trying to free himself up. MP, no good. Wagner kicks to Suggs. There's the drive. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And that's it. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn. Changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. MP comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Dragic in for Trent. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Carter. Lopez comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And it's Ross in for Suggs. On the court for Orlando, Robin Lopez out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Anthony. And it's Okiki in at the 3.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Magic leading by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Okiki. Out to Anthony. Over Dragic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Bamba against MP. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Yep, it counts. Anthony's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet passes to MP. And there's the whistle. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
All right, appreciate you making time to talk to me.
Oh, always.
So let's start with this. There's been some talk of late about the decision to draft you, and then not everyone might have been on board. Can you give me some insight as to what happened there?
You know, John, look, I'm sure it was debate on draft night, like in every franchise. But what matters is that the folks in charge believed in me enough to bring me here and invest in my future, you know?
So you feel the burden is on you to prove the doubters wrong?
Of course. Look, I haven't done anything in this league yet. I'm trying to stick and prove that I belong. I got no problem doing that.
Hey, you got time for another?
Actually, I got to run, John, but look, I appreciate you helping me clear the air, seriously.
Hey, anytime you want to talk, I'm available, all right?
My man. I'll talk to you, John.
Okay, MP, take it easy, my friend.
Have a good one.
Okay, you too.
Wait. Hey D， 黑兵，黑头发，黑猫，黑眼睛，黑王，到的都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP， 按下爆爆按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，对外来往从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我老着黑来 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 HOTF4P 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡头发上
Welcome from Indianapolis, Indiana. A perfect night in downtown Naptown. And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing.
BA, we've seen...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes is down low with Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
To the left side wing. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Now here's LeVert. Sabonis outside. 5 on the clock. Turner finds Sabonis. Here's LeVert. The rebound by MP. Boy, the rumor mill was churning regarding MP and his playing time, Graham. And boy, did MP add fuel to that fire.
Well, from what I understand, MP forced the GM to have a sit-down with all involved. NBA, it can't be good for a team to be dealing with playing time distractions.
Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's MP. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Duarte. And here's Turner. Outside Brogdon. Oh, got a piece of it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Some changes for Indiana. Craig is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Warren comes in for LeVert. And it's McConnell in for Brogdon. Mikhailuk's checked in for Toronto. Dragic comes in for Trent. Oh, there's the alley. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP and his squad are in a good rhythm, helping set up that stunning alley-oop.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Duarte, guarded by Van Vliet. Misses off the left iron. Toronto trailing. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. Sinks that one from the post.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Toronto has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Down low. Here's MP. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 4th assist in this one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Indiana, they've got 7 of their 10 shots to fall. McConnell passes to Craig. Turner against Achua. Got a piece of it. Achua with a steal. Here's Mikhailuk. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. McConnell with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Duarte's shot is good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Dragic against McConnell. And he lobs it up top. And MP throws it down.
Nice find by Dragic. Great vision, unselfish basketball.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. They double him with MP. Dragic against Craig. Oh, MP with a block. Dragic up top. Back to MP, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana, hunting for...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Pace Mates.
Opportunities leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And the 14th pick in 2014, T.J. Warren.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the
And no doubt, Warren is not backing down.
Yes, we've seen him get into it with the likes of Jimmy Butler. I mean, he embraces the challenge.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Torrey Craig out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Warren in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. McConnell. And it's rejected.
Flying all over the court at both ends. Goran Dragic brings the energy every night.
MP outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
You know what? We look back at Goran Dragic's career. He's always produced BA good efficiency from earlier in his career.
The 3 from Craig. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
MP is feeling it right now. Just get him the rock and let him do his thing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And with Dragic, you forget how long he's been in the league.
You're so right. Didn't become a starter until his 4th year in the NBA. But he quickly showed his value in the starting lineup and has never had a problem finding steady minutes since then.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Mikhailuk. Sabonis finds Brogdon. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. There's making a change here. Warren's checked. MP's checked in for Anunoby. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent.
Timing on defense is so valuable.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Pascal Siakam out there with MP. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The floater.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now.
Pass to LeVert. Now here's Turner. Here's Brogdon, guarded by Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 15.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred VanVleet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dragic has checked in.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Warren, the pass to McConnell. Driving to the basket, and there's the rejection. For 3, Dragic. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10 from going undrafted to signing an $85 million contract. Van Vliet has not taken his foot off the gas.
Tremendous work ethic, B.A. Always focused. He has range now, and you love watching him use his body and skill to convert at the rim.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Birch, and Mikhailuk subbed in for Van Vliet. Dragic against McConnell. Pass to Turner. Over Boucher, and he recovers it. And here's Warren to the paint. Here's Turner. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Turner's got 16.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. A foul called on MP. That's his first.
Raptors substitution.
We've got T.J. Warren. T.J. McConnell is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness. And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And Toronto calls time here. They're on top by 3. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Anunoby passes to MP. Oh, and Turner with a block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors ball.
.105 left in the fourth. Trent finds VanVleet. MP with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. 2 on the clock. The shot won't fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Duarte. Over Trent. The shot by Duarte, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Trent's shot is off. Here's Duarte, guarded by Trent. Now here's Brogdon. Knocked loose. Stolen by MP. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Caris LeVert's checked in for Warren. And the Raptors call time here. They lead by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout, Raptors. All right, fans, here we go. Now is your time to get up out of your seats. Let's show why we are the best players in the NBA.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Off the line for 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Indiana calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The Rookie of the Year of the 2016-17 NBA season, Brogdon has come a long way from being a former second-round draft pick.
Malcolm Brogdon, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for LeVert. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brogdon, the pass to LeVert. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later.
the town. In my dream now, dream now.
Good game last night. get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Sort of. Better one. One. Wait, what you said? Good ball. Bozo. This.
Hey, see you later, man.
We'll work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Come on, bro. Come on, go over. One. Why you follow me? Get out my way. Oh, you want to grab that? Come on, you little, bro. Can't even stop. You can't stop me. No, can't stop me, bro. It's that easy, bro. No, let me do it again. No, that easy, bro. Come on. Hey! Oh, come on. Finish that. You don't want me. Look down on. Oh yeah, contact.
One more. Next time, man. Next time.
What you got going on today?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Again.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna.
Why are they doing it so late? Alright, bro, they got me messed up. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Give me that. Come on. Give me that too. Come on. Give me that too. Come on.
Hey, hit me up.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on Payday.
Thank you, Kevin.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam.
Into the lineup.
Their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Burks is subbed in for Walker. And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he has partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. Makes sense they would work together. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And so Barrett nails both of them. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Robinson kicks to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Launches it. It's hauled in by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 10. Outside Rose. Pass to Burks. Down low. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Rose against Dragic. And it's Rose missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To the inside. Toppin pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, he was the College Player of the Year, Brent, in 2020, but Obi Toppin didn't make quite the impact people thought he would as a rookie.
Well, we saw some flashes, and he wasn't used a ton last year. And guess what? That's okay. If you're going to have a 10 or 12-year career and you have to learn slowly before you get acclimated to the NBA, we're going to see his size, we're going to see his athleticism, and we're going to see him grow as a player over the next couple seasons.
MP, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Rose against Dragic. And here's Rose. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts it up from 12. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been...
It's really just all about...
Wow, so interesting, isn't it, to hear that focal point for his shooting?
And people often focus on the windup or the release, but it all starts with that foundation in the lower body.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Toppin with the steal. Rose against Dragic. Toppin passes to Burks. And here's Rose. The pass to Toppin. And to get open is Robinson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 20. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
New York calls timeout. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And a new group in for... The new group for Toronto. It's stolen by Dragic. Fast break Toronto. MP with the ball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. And he feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Outside Fournier. And yes, it's good. Fournier's got 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And MP throws it down.
And some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Pass to Toppin. Over MP. The putback. And Robinson is right there.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's MP. Barnes trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Toppin with the steal. Barrett against Barnes. Barrett kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Toppin. Rose surveying the D. And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's on an open. For New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall, and it's Rose in for Kemba Walker.
1 shot.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
MP passes to Mikhailu. Toronto working the ball around now. To the middle. Dragic finds MP. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. MP's got 9.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Pass to Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Alec Burks checked in for Barrett. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
To the paint. Here's MP. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Rose. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
MP. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being...
Here's MP. That shot is off. And so it's New York up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for him. The scoring has been tremendous. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Selden in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Selden. The pass to Knox. And the 3 ball is good. Knox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you can tell that Kevin Knox ahead of time knew he was going to shoot that ball no matter what the defense was doing.
Achua, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Flynn the pass to Barnes. Takes it inside. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second. Half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Pass to Knox. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Here's MP. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Burks looking around. And Gibson kicks to Quickly. Down low. Here's Knox. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just way too easy as Kevin Knox rises up for the dunk.
Flynn the pass to MP. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes to Burks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin.
Move out on the floor right now for the Knicks. MP's checked in for the Raptors. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. They need this one. The kick out to Walker. Randall outside. Back to Walker. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Walker's got 19 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Walker,
there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
On defense, Toronto. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Quickly with a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
What's going on, Coach G?
You want the good news or the bad news?
Oh, let's go with the good news. Everybody start with the good news.
All right, then congrats. You're in the starting lineup effective immediately.
I used it. Yo, that's what I wanted. Why you look like your dog just died? That's good news.
This was not the way to do things, MP.
Oh, come
you got
on.
a lot of people upset.
You know Coach wasn't being fair. I deserve to start.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, so you don't believe in me.
I didn't say that. But now you got an angry coach, frustrated teammates, not to mention Harvey's not thrilled about
Yeah,
this whole
but
thing.
guess what? Guess what, Coach? He believe in me.
Yeah, for now. For now, MP. But if you go out there and lay an egg or three, I guarantee you'll be back on that bench. And this time there'll be hard feelings about the whole
Guess what?
thing.
I guess I got to go out there and perform. I can do that. That's what I'm about to do.
All right, look, MP, you got to understand something, okay? Our careers are very tightly linked, okay? When you do stuff on and off the court, it reflects on me. So before you go do something again because you deserve it, okay, think about how it affects other
I
people.
didn't mean any harm
It's
by
not about
that.
intent, it's about reality. Now do me a favor. Go out there and prove you belong. You want to do right by me? Get results.
Wait. Hey T, hey Pink, head of our hey Ma, hey NG, hey.
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
What they see.